I saw online the rapper NLE Choppa, or some people say NLE Choppa, and he has posted on his Twitter X social media page, "I'm coming out," and here he is with two photos of himself, taking an image of himself in a wife beater and some sagging jeans. And let me just say this, that I do believe without a shadow of a doubt that this image of himself that he has posted on his social media with the quote, "I'm coming out," is very intentional, and it is to market and attract gay men, whether they're teenagers or adult men. And it's also for bisexual men. If you are a man and you identify as a same-sex attracted person, or if you're not someone who identifies as a same-sex attracted person and you are a male, maybe you are closeted, or maybe you're living on the down low, and more than likely you are being marketed and targeted by NLE Choppa, because NLE Choppa just recently attended the Black Gay Pride event in Atlanta, Georgia, and he's done a lot of marketing promotion about his latest song, and I'm not a fan of his music, really. I think his music is very promiscuous, very focused on what he has mentioned in the past about him being polygamous. Like, I understand he doesn't believe in marriage. He believes in having multiple women in his life and having multiple children with women. So he doesn't represent marriage. He doesn't represent being a faithful person. And he promotes a lot of promiscuity in his music. So I don't like his music, but there's a lot of young people who listen to him, I suppose, and he's basically very much so making posts and reels addressing gay people and the LGBTQ plus community. And his messaging is to market himself and his music, but he'll say different statements and word it as if he appreciates the support from the gay LGBTQ plus community, buying his music. And he said that he's going to leave it to the public's imagination about his sexuality. And he said that people are going to judge him regardless of the fact of him claiming that he is a heterosexual man. And he attended the Black Gay Pride event, performed there. One of his very popular songs, latest songs. Now, after him attending this gay Black Pride event performance, he posts on his social media account on September 5th, 2024, I'm coming out. And let me say that this is very misleading information. It is propaganda and it is gay baiting. NLE Choppa is already very famous. He's very rich, or he presents himself to be rich with the clothes and the jewelry and the lifestyle that he presents as a rapper. And I believe he's done this before, not necessarily saying I'm coming out, but he's gay baited before in the past. He does it quite often. And at this point, since he officially said I'm coming out, I want to address this because I do not condone anyone, and especially if you are considered a influence, where you're able to change the minds of many people because you are in a position to draw in views and attention, because he is a very famous musical artist as a rapper. And he's doing just that. He's using his platform on social media to be able to get attention, get views, and ultimately get money. And he's targeting gay, bisexual men. But yet he's teasing them because he says that he is a heterosexual man. And he also says that he understands and knows that he's a very physically attractive man. He's aware that people are attracted to him and he's confident in his own skin. He is heterosexual. He says he loves women, but yet he will dress in a provocative sexual manner. And he knows that there's other men looking at him, because he will use statements such as I'm coming out. And he knows this will attract gay men and bisexual men or same-sex attracted men instantly. And if you look at his comment section, there are various men who are gay and bisexual in his comment section. They have pictures of themselves. They're men. They have male usernames. And they are showing that they are paying attention to him. They are letting him know, they're letting NLE Choppa know that I'm watching you and I like what I see. But I just want to let you know, if you are a gay or bisexual or same-sex attracted man, stop falling for these gimmicks, because these men know that you desire them, but they are not interested in you genuinely. And what I mean by that is they know that men are easily led by their eyes. Men have a very sensitive perception and are very visually stimulated by the physical appearance of a person. In other words, like a heterosexual male is highly visually stimulated by looking at a physically attractive woman. Likewise, NLE Choppa, he has a very athletic build. He shows off his body quite a bit, and he showcases his body because he knows people will be attracted to him. So he knows that there will be gay men, bisexual men, same-sex attracted men, men on the down low, closeted men who are watching him constantly. He is very intentional. He intends to market the audience of gay, bisexual, down low, closeted men, because he knows that men are paying attention to him. They are physically attracted to him. They are enticed. He is intentionally seducing you. But why is he seducing gay, bisexual, and same-sex attracted men when he says he is a heterosexual man? Well, the easy answer would be because he knows that these men will pay him. They will pay him a couple of ways. They will pay him attention, and they will pay him with their money. Now, whether or not NLE Choppa is heterosexual, he says he's heterosexual, so let's say he's heterosexual. I'm not going to say that he's gay or he's bisexual because he says that he's heterosexual. So he is gay baiting, and I am totally against what he is doing, what he is promoting, who he is marketing to, because he should be marketing to women who are attracted to men, heterosexual women, or maybe bisexual women. But why is he marketing gay men and bisexual men? And you may say, well, what makes you say he's marketing them? Because he is getting on his smartphone, as you see him in this picture. There he is. This is his social media profile. I'm coming out. He's taking selfies of himself. Very provocative selfies of himself. He knows this is going to attract gay men and bisexual men and down low men, closeted men, men who are attracted to men sexually. He knows that this is going to attract them. This is not going to attract heterosexual women. This is obvious. This is obvious gay baiting, and it's wrong. These men who are openly gay, bisexual, they really want to be with a man. And they're hoping and fantasizing that one day they could be with a man like NLE Choppa. But NLE Choppa will never want to be with a man. So this is gay baiting. You're using your physical presence, your physical looks, as well as your status, because he's very rich. He shows off his rich lifestyle all the time. He's famous. He's a rapper. He's masculine. He's muscular and toned. He's a physically attractive man because he says that he hears it all the time from men. And he knows that men are in his comment section. And I absolutely know they're in his DM. Now, what he's doing behind closed doors, NLE Choppa, is his business. If he is really sexually involved with these men, who knows, unless these men out him. But I'm going to stick with what NLE Choppa says. He says he's a heterosexual man. If you are heterosexual, you are clearly gay baiting men who are attracted to men. And that's wrong. You should not be doing that if you are a heterosexual man. Shouldn't you be focused on attracting women to buy your music? Well, he's going to get that because there's always these women who are going to be attracted to him. But these women are being used as well for their money. But he's really aware how men think because he is a man. Men know men. Men know that men are visually stimulated by their eyes, by lust. Men know that they are considered powerful. We live in a patriarchal society. Men focus on money, status, and looks. And they are very interested in sex. Because NLE Choppa knows this, he will show these provocative pictures of himself, sagging his jeans, showing his butt print. And he even will show his member print. I was talking about in one of my videos here on YouTube, I said I had no idea this was going on. There are men who will wear gray sweatpants to show their print of their penis to sexually attract women and men. They do it intentionally. I didn't notice this because, see, I identify as a lesbian woman. So I didn't know that these men, these rappers and whoever, these men online, they do that because a lot of them are on the down low. They are actually really interested in men sexually, and they'll wear clothes to attract these men. It's fall season. It's now September. It's getting cold, so they pull out the gray sweatpants. I'm not going to be surprised if NLE Choppa or a lot of these men who claim to be heterosexual men are going to start pulling out the sweatpants. You know why? Because they know men are watching them and they know men are going to pay them. Do you know how much money he is making? Do you know how much money people are sending him through Cash App? I can't imagine how many albums he's selling off the shelves because he knows this is a great way to get paid. There's actual a term for this. It's called, quote, gay for pay, end quote. If you don't know about it, you should look it up and do some research. Because I would not be surprised if NLE Choppa is involved in gay for pay. Because these men, they can show off their bodies and sexually entice these other men, and these men will pay them. They sure will. So I went on social media because even though NLE Choppa may never see this post, I know that there's going to be someone who reads this. And I hope that this message gets to NLE Choppa because it's important for him to understand that the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and LGBTQ plus community, we are real people. We have real lives, real souls. We experience life daily in a bigoted, homophobic, biphobic, heteronormative society. And I posted on my social media here on September 6, 2024, the statement, "I'm coming out," should never be used by men who claim to be heterosexual because they will never know or experience the challenges gay and lesbian people face daily just to be themselves in a toxic heteronormative society. Do not gay bait for views and or money. And I did highlight and hashtag NLE Choppa because there's so many people seeing this post of him and they're not taking the lesbian, gay, bisexual, LGBTQ community seriously. They make fun of us all the time. And he's getting attention, NLE Choppa, whether it's good or bad attention, it's still attention. It's still views. Money is still coming in. He's still getting your money because these gay, bisexual, down low men, they hope one day they could have a chance with NLE Choppa. But that opportunity may never come, but yet they're still getting his money. And sure, yes, it's their choice whether or not they spend this money or not. But the point is, NLE Choppa is an influencer. He's a famous music artist. He has to be responsible for his actions. But instead of being responsible, he's using his power as a man, as a musical famous rapper, to target the gay, bisexual, LGBTQ community by using them to profit his business as a musical artist. That's gay baiting. I also posted, "We as gay and lesbian people come out not for acceptance, not for attention, and not for clout. We come out for ourselves. Please do not gay bait. And I hashtagged NLE Choppa for him, but also for all the people who are being influenced by him, because they're going to copy him and gay bait other people in the LGBTQ plus community to use them for fame and fortune. And that is absolutely wrong and unacceptable. In my third post, I stated, coming out as gay and lesbian people is not a one-time occasion, and it is not a gimmick. Many homosexual people come out consistently, as we are often mistaken as being heterosexual. We come out often to others who deny our identity. Please do not gay bait. Hashtag NLE Choppa. And this message is for everyone, not just the LGBTQ plus community. It is for heterosexual people, asexual people, however you identify. And especially for NLE Choppa, because he's in a position of power and influence as a black heterosexual man who is presenting himself in a very provocative manner, making content, targeting and marketing gay, bisexual, LGBTQ plus men, because he knows what he's doing. He's using his power. He's using his influence. He's using his status. And he's using his sexuality as a heterosexual man, because he says he's heterosexual, because he knows that this will attract gay, bisexual, LGBTQ men, whether they are open, closeted, or on the down low, because they find masculine, black, heterosexual men to be the cream of the crop, And he knows this. NLE Choppa knows it. He knows exactly what he's doing. This man is officially gay baiting. And NLE Choppa, gay baiting is nasty work. Please be respectful. If you really so-called support the LGBTQ plus community, you will not promote and market our community for profit and gain for yourself, because it is entirely selfish and it is not supporting the gay, lesbian, bisexual, LGBTQ community. And you know it. It's only supporting yourself and your entity that represents you, NLE Choppa. I am Giselle Wallace. I am a certified gay life coach and author. Thank you for listening.